Ladies, have you noticed that as you get older, you can no longer do jumping jacks? Actually, coughing and sneezing are now a challenge. And you're no longer wearing pads for your period, but instead for leakage when you exercise. Factors that contribute to incontinence and the dreaded pelvic organ prolapse are muscle weakness as we age, injuries during childbirth, and decreased estrogen. You can address the hormone decline with estrogen therapy or phytoestrogens. Today, I'm going to show you some techniques to help tone and release your pelvic floor. Your pelvic floor should move dynamically or pulse with each breath. This is healthy. Your pelvic floor should not be too rigid and not too weak. So take a comfortable seat and settle. Settle your pelvis on the earth. Relax any tension in your body. Breathe. Feel your belly expand as you breathe in like a balloon. And this balloon expands circumferentially in all directions, down your pelvic floor, front and back, and sides. And then as you exhale, the belly retracts, your balloon retracts, and your pelvic floor lifts. Inhale, expand the balloon in all directions. The pelvic floor is a very subtle movement as you relax and expand it. And then exhale, the balloon retracts in all directions to the middle. Inhale one more time. Exhale all the way out. So we're going to add a little bit of breath retention now. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And now exhale. The balloon retracts. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out. Squeeze your pelvic floor. 2, 3, 4. And now release. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Squeeze your pelvic floor as you hold the breath out. 2, 3, 4. And now inhale, relax your concentration. So we're going to take this pelvic floor breathing now into 2 poses. The first is a more stronger dynamic chair pose. And even when the pose is a little bit more challenging, we want to breathe and move the pelvic floor. Set your feet hip width distance. Inhale, hands to shoulder height, and squeeze your fingers to form your arm muscles. Exhale, sit down as if to sit back into a chair. The weight is in your heels. So here, inhale, expand that balloon in your belly, the same image. Exhale. As your balloon retracts, lift your pelvic floor. Inhale again, relax your pelvic floor. Belly expands in all directions, the balloon expands. Exhale, the balloon retracts, pelvic floor lifts. Now let's do one more deep breath here. Expand your balloon. Exhale. Retract your balloon, lift your pelvic floor. Inhale slowly, rise up and release. And our second pose is Malasana. So take your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, squat all the way down. So if this is uncomfortable for you, you can place a prop or a block underneath your sitting bones to support you here. Inhale now. Feel your balloon expanding in your belly in all directions. Pelvic floor relaxes toward the earth. And then exhale. Your balloon retracts. Lift your pelvic floor. So with this position, we'll do the holding like we did in the introduction of the pelvic floor awareness. Inhale. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Lift your pelvic floor. And let's hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, relax your pelvic floor. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale the breath out. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold and lift your pelvic floor. And one last round. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And slowly relax your pelvic floor. Release down onto your seat. So very important to practice this dynamic movement of your pelvic floor to get this pliability and movement, so your pelvic floor is not too rigid and it's not too weak. And this is a major thing that will help you with your incontinence and help prevent pelvic organ prolapse. Thank you for joining. We'll see you next time.